My name is Jay Manifold, and this is my new life story. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I went to the University of Chicago and I gave up childish things, including the surprisingly childish notion of getting a degree from the University of Chicago or anywhere else. Matriculated September 1977, rusticated June 1979. What got me through that time was not any sense of having a fallback, because it had never entered my mind that I could possibly need a plan B. I really had no idea what to do with myself, except a sense that somehow in a logical inversion of Mark 8:36, that in losing the world, I would gain my soul. This is where I mentioned that if you're having thoughts of suicide, they're probably not driven by events. It's much more likely to be neurochemistry. So by way of exemplifying James 2:16, I'll suggest a couple of things. Do a search on the phrase therapeutic lifestyle change. And if you're male, find out as much as you can about your maternal grandfather, because you probably inherited his risk factors. My maternal grandfather was institutionalized at 38 and died at 52. I'm turning 65 the day after we shoot this video. My cultural and spiritual backstory is that I'm a last wave boomer who got caught up in the Jesus movement. And the movie Jesus Revolution captures the atmosphere of the 70s quite well. Fast forward to October of 2014, and I'm helping out at a church in South Leawood where Dave Robinson was pastoring. And he mentioned that he was going to guest preach at New Life. I went once and was hooked, because at New Life, we've got skin in the game. This is an urban church in a rather fashionable area that's only about a mile from some of the most impoverished and undereducated neighborhoods in the entire country. It is literally true that you can be sitting here on a Sunday morning in between someone who slept under a bridge and someone who slept in a penthouse. A couple of things about me. I'm fascinated by prominent people who are what might be called Christian adjacent, sometimes to the point of coming to the faith. I think of the Somali activist Ayaan Hirsi Ali, her husband, the historian Neil Ferguson, the tattoo artist Kat Von D, the venture capitalist Peter Thiel, and even the biologist Richard Dawkins. I think this is because I am, in a way, secular adjacent. I love the sciences. I've been an amateur astronomer since childhood, and by the way, if you or someone close to you has an interest in astronomy, I want to hear from you. And if your career is in the sciences, I want to learn from you. Secondly, I'm apprehensive, constructively I hope, about the deep divisions in American society and the need for peacemakers. Matthew 5:9 implies that they're extremely rare. We should be praying for as many of them as we can get. Finally, if you're watching this, you're in the right place right now. If you need to talk, hit me up. I would just mention that human nature is a constant, and that's what ties all of us together. Wherever you may have slept last night, there is a place for you in this body of believers. There are things you can do to help. There is help you can get, no matter what your situation. All kinds of people.